Am I doing this right?
Yes. You got it.
All right. Can you hear me in the back? All right, great. Hi,
You are live, yeah.
I'm one of your lead marshals here today. Everyone up front here in the yellow vest is a marshal.
Yes.
We're here to keep you safe when we're crossing.
Hi, everybody. My name's Katrina Rexwald, and I'm a nurse from Pittsburgh, and I work in the hospitals there. And I'm here today in Warren, Pennsylvania, to go see Kathy Rapp and let her know some of the concerns we have. We have been advocating for the Safe Patient Safety Act since 2018. Back then, we delivered a stretcher to her in Harrisburg, and she said that she would meet with us and talk to us about our concerns. It is May 2022, and here we are. Kathy Rapp still hasn't met with us. So I'm here in Warren with all these wonderful people, and we're going to show you what we're going to do and go see Kathy Rapp's office. Hopefully she'll be there, but probably not. And we are going to go and deliver her all the gripes that she said she didn't hear from the nurses. We're going to here to do it again today.
Unsafe staffing isn't right. Now we're mourning loss of life. Kathy Rapp, can't you see what my patients mean to me? Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Which side are you on, Pennsylvania? Which side are you on?
Healthcare crisis that costs patient life.
Which side are you on, Pennsylvania? Which side are you on? Which side are you on, Pennsylvania? Which side are you on? Whoa! Whoa! Ain't no sense in looking round. You're the one, take action now. You're the one, take action now. Kathy Rapp, can't you see? Kathy Rapp, can't you see what my patients mean to me? What my patients mean to me. Whoa! Saves lives! Saves lives! More patients die! More patients die! Hospital profits aren't worth our patients and worth! Hospital patients and worth! Our patients' lives!
I'm trying to get everywhere. Hey, while you're go up one more time. When we get by him, go up one more time.
More patients die! Stay staffing! More patients die! Stay staffing! More patients die! Staffing saves lives! Safe staffing saves lives! Unsafe staffing! More patients die! Safe staffing! Safe staffing! Safe staffing! Saves lives! Unsafe staffing! More patients die! Unsafe staffing! More patients die! What do we want? Safe staffing! We don't get it. More patients die! What do we want? Safe staffing! More patients die! Kathy Rapp, can't you see what my patients mean to me? Woo! Now we're mourning loss of life.
Just stop right up
Kathy Rapp, can't you see what my patients mean to me? What my patients mean to me? Whoa, 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 whoa. Kathy Rapp, can you see? Kathy Rapp, can't you see what my patients mean to me? What my patients mean to me? Yeah, hang on a minute. We're gonna see if we can stop here a minute. Soldiers that damage the car.
What about the chants? We haven't tried those ones yet.
You want to do that? Which one?
The chant, too many people we couldn't see.
We can totally do that.
The top one.
Too many patients we could have saved. Too many patients we could have saved. No more patients PSA today. No more patients PSA today. Each day you wait. Each day you wait. Staffing saves unsafe. Staffing saves unsafe. Safe staffing saves lives. Safe staffing saves lives. Too many patients we could have saved.
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 No more patients PSA today.
No more patients PSA today.
Each day you wait.
Each day you wait.
Staffing stays unsafe.
Staffing stays unsafe.
Safe staffing saves lives.
Safe staffing saves lives.
Safe staffing saves lives.
Safe staffing saves lives.
Too many patients we could have saved.
Too many patients we could have saved.
No more patients PSA today.
No more patients PSA today.
side are you on, Pennsylvania? Which side are you on? Which side are you on, Pennsylvania? Which side are you on? Pennsylvania has a healthcare crisis. Pennsylvania has a healthcare crisis. And the cost is patient lives. We're gonna fight all day and night until we get it right. We're gonna fight all day and night
until we get it right.
Oh, which side are you on,
Pennsylvania, which side are you on?
Which
Side are you on, Pennsylvania? Which side are you on?
Hey, Sappy!
Which side are you on, Pennsylvania? Which side are you on?
Hey, Sappy!
Which side are you on, Pennsylvania? Which side are you on?
We're gonna fight all day and night until we get it right. We're gonna fight all day and night until we get it right. Oh, which side are you on, Pennsylvania? Which side are you on? Which side are you on, Pennsylvania? Which side are you on? Which side are you on, Pennsylvania? Which side are you on? My Lord, safe side. Which side are you on? We're gonna fight for good, safe standing. Which side are you on? We're gonna fight until we win. Which side are you on? We're gonna fight until we win. Which side are you on? Which side are you on, Pennsylvania? Which side are you on? Say something. Which side are you on, Pennsylvania? Which side are you on? What do you think? You guys wear t-shirts?
When I say what do you want, you say stay staffing. What do you want?
Say staffing!
What do you want?
Say staffing!
When I say Kathy Rapp, you say let it go. Kathy Rapp!
Let it go!
Kathy Rapp!
Let it go!
Why are we here?
Say staffing!
When do we want it?
Now!
When do we want it?
Now!
I got some of you. What do we want?
Say staffing!
When do we want it?
Now!
Kathy Rapp!
Let it go!
Try that one more time. Kathy Rapp!
Let it go!
When I say can you hear me, you say yes. Kathy Rapp! Oh, see, I almost got you. Can you hear me?
Yes!
Can you hear me?
Yes!
It's time she hears us for a change.
Woo!
What do we want?
Say staffing!
When do we want it?
Now!
Kathy Rapp!
Let it go!
Kathy Rapp!
Let it go!
Even if she's not in the office today, she's gonna hear us from here. Isn't that right?
Yeah!
We invited her to come. I wonder if she'll be there.
She was invited. Do you guys think she's gonna be here tonight?
No! She's afraid of nurses. Yeah. She should be. Yeah, she represent us. Work hard.
All right, guys. We're gonna do another one.
What do we want?
Say staffing!
Amazing Grace, all the words.
Let's start it and figure it out.
You have
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Saved a wench like me. I once was lost, but now found. Was blind, but now I see.
Was grace that taught my heart
To see.
and grace my feet.
You do know it.
How precious is that grace appeared beyond my As long as you guys are singing, I'm going to put something together.
Oh, well, next time.
Yeah. Yeah, because I've spent a lot of that.
Yeah. I can tell. I can tell.
Yeah. And so I'll look some stuff up and pass them along. I know
Yeah, we can. Absolutely. Unless she's at her office when we get there ready to agree to a hearing. What do you think?
Yeah, right. Possibly not.
Maybe we can't, right? Where from here?
What do we want?
Say Kathy!
When do we want it?
Now!
Kathy Rapp! Let it go! Kathy Rapp!
Let it go! Woo!
When I say Kathy Rapp, you say Cottonville. Kathy Rapp!
So I'm a little confused. I'm here. We're marching, getting a lot of support from the community. So what's the problem, Kathy Rapp? Why don't you want to let it go?
When do we want it? Now! Kathy Rapp!
fencing looking round.
You're the one, take action now.
You're the one, take action now.
Kathy Rapp, can't you see?
Kathy Rapp, can't you see?
Woo!
What my patients mean to me.
Whoa, ho,
Ho, ho, ho, ho.
ho, ho. Whoa, ho, ho, ho.
Whoa, ho, ho, ho.
Unsafe staffing isn't right.
Unsafe staffing isn't right.
Now we're mourning loss of life.
Now we're mourning loss of life.
Whoa, ho, ho, ho.
Whoa, ho, ho, ho.
Whoa, ho, ho, ho.
Whoa, ho, ho, ho.
Kathy Rapp, can't you see?
Kathy Rapp, can't you see?
What my patients mean to me.
What my patients mean to me.
Whoa,
Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Whoa, ho, ho, ho.
we are nurses loud and proud.
Say something or shut it down.
Say something or shut it down.
We are nurses loud and proud.
We are nurses loud and proud.
Say something or shut it down.
Say something or shut it down.
What do we want?
Safe staffing.
When do we want it?
Now.
If we don't get it,
Shut it down.
if we don't get it,
Shut it down.
if we don't get it,
Shut it down. What do we want?
Safe
staffing.
staffing.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Safe staffing.
When do we want it? Now.
Whoa, ho, ho, ho.
Whoa, ho,
Whoa, ho, ho, ho.
ho, ho.
Ain't no use in looking round.
Ain't no use in looking round.
You're the one, take action now.
You're the one, take action now.
Kathy Rapp, can't you see?
Kathy Rapp, can't you see?
What my patients mean to me.
What my patients mean to me.
Unsafe staffing isn't right.
Unsafe staffing isn't right.
Now we're mourning loss of life.
Now we're mourning loss of life.
Kathy Rapp, can't you see?
Kathy Rapp, can't you see?
What my patients mean to me.
What my patients mean to me.
What do we want?
Safe staffing.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Safe staffing.
When do we want it?
Now.
Take it, Morgan. Which side are you on, Pennsylvania? Which side are you on? Which side are you on, Pennsylvania? Which side are you on? Pennsylvania has a care crisis. Which side are you on? Pennsylvania has a care crisis. Which side are you on? Human life. Which side are you on? And the cost to us is human life. Which side are you on? Which side are you on, Pennsylvania? Which side are you on? Safe staffing. Which side are you on, Pennsylvania? Which side are you on? We're gonna fight all day and night. Which side are you on? We're gonna fight all day and night. Which side are you on? Which side are you on, Pennsylvania? Which side are you on?
Woo!
Pennsylvania, which side are you on? We're gonna fight till we get it right. Which side are you on? We're gonna fight till we get it right. Which side are you on? Which side are you on, Pennsylvania? Which side are you on? Which side are you on, Pennsylvania? Which side are you on? Pennsylvania has a care crisis. Which side are you Pennsylvania has a healthcare crisis. Which side are you on? And the cost is patient lives. Which side are you on? And the cost is patient lives. Which side are you on? We're on the side for Vietnam. Which side are you on? We're gonna fight all day and night. Which side are you on? We're gonna fight till we get it done. Which side are you on? We're gonna fight all day and night. Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Let's say so. Which side are you on? Which side are you on, Pennsylvania? Which side are you on? Safe staffing. What do we want? Safe staffing. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Safe staffing. When do we want it? Now. If we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. We are nurses, loud and proud. We are nurses, loud and proud. Safe staffing or shut it down. Safe staffing or shut it down. What do we want? Safe staffing. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Safe staffing. When do we want it? Now. If we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. What do we want? Safe staffing. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Safe staffing. When do we want it? Now. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Ain't no sense in looking round. Ain't no sense in looking round. You're the one, take action now. You're the one, take action now. Kathy Rapp, can't you see? Kathy Rapp, can't you see? What my patients mean to me. What my patients mean to me. Kathy Rapp, can't you see? Kathy Rapp, can't you see? What my patients mean to me. What my patients mean to me. We want safe staffing. What do we want it?
With this? Sure,
What do
sure.
we
In this
want?
kind of. Sure.
When do we want it? Now. If we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. We are nurses, loud and proud.
We are nurses, loud and proud.
Safe staffing or shut it down. Safe staffing or shut it down.
Thank you.
Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Ain't no use in looking round. Ain't no use in looking round. You're the one, take action now. You're the one, take action now. Kathy Rapp, can't you see? Kathy Rapp, can't you see? What my patients mean to me. What my patients mean to me. Unsafe staffing isn't right. Unsafe staffing isn't right. Now we're mourning loss of life. Now we're mourning loss of life. Kathy Rapp, can't you see? Kathy Rapp, can't you see? What my patients mean to me. What my patients mean to me. Kathy Rapp, can't you see? Kathy Rapp, can't you see? What my patients mean to me.
What my patients mean to me.
What do we want?
Safe staffing.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Safe staffing.
When do we
Kathy Rapp, can't you see?
What my patients mean to me.
What my patients mean to me.
Kathy Rapp, can't you see?
Kathy
Rapp, can't you see?
What my patients mean to me.
What my patients mean to me.
Unsafe staffing isn't right.
Staffing isn't right.
Now we're mourning loss of life.
Now we're mourning loss of lives.
Unsafe staffing isn't right.
Unsafe staffing isn't right.
Now we're mourning loss of life.
Now we're mourning loss of life.
What do we want?
Safe staffing.
When do we want it?
Now!
Kathy Rapp!
Let's go.
Kathy Rapp!
Let it go.
What do we want?
Safe staffing!
When do we want it?
Now!
Thank you, everyone, for coming. We're going to start with a moment of silence and remembrance for the 1,000 patients whose lives could have been saved during the last 4 years if we had safe staffing standards in Pennsylvania. Bring the coffin up, please. Thank you. My name is Karen Hipple. I'm a licensed practical nurse. I currently work in a nursing home, but for 38 years I worked in acute care at Titusville Area Hospital. In that time, I've seen staffing change dramatically. In the 1980s, we started out working with aides, orderlies, LPNs, and RNs. All were working as a team. We had team nursing back then for patient care. First, they got rid of the aides 2 months after I started. I was told I wasn't hired so that the aides would be laid off because there was word out that that was going to happen. Well, it did happen. So, from there on, they got rid of the aides. Then they got rid of the unit clerks who kept us all in order, kept lab orders going, kept x-ray orders going, kept us nurses in a profile that we could take care of our patients better, answering the phones, which is huge. Then they started getting rid of the LPNs. I was one of the last LPNs at Titusville, and I could see the writing on the wall then. Now everything in the hospital is up to the RNs, and if you're lucky, you've got a patient care aide or an MA to help you. A lot of times not. I know what it's like to have 5, 6, 7, 8 patients and have to do all their care and the charting. It's not possible. Patients don't get individualized care. There's no time to sit with them and talk. As my friend said earlier, they just want to sit and have a chat about what they went through during World War II. And those are the memories that are so important to me as a nurse. So you're just moving. It's like an assembly line. You're moving on to the next patient because you have to get them their meds. You have to get them their treatments. And nurses can miss those subtle signs that can mean the difference between life and death. And it happens in an instant. That's why we're here. Research shows for every surgical patient over 4 that a nurse is assigned, the chance of a patient dying increases 7%. 7%. How many of you guys have over 4 patients in your workload? I don't know many that have 4 patients. That is just the surgical patients. And that's just the mortality events. We know that short staffing has significant consequences for other kinds of patients and a whole host of other quality of care measures. They're just not getting those little things like turned every 2 hours, repositioning, bed, all those individualized care things. Every day we work with unsafe staffing. Patients that are at a huge risk. I'm afraid I'm going to miss something. And how do I live with that? How do I live with that the rest of my life, thinking, oh my God, I should have paid attention. And we're working short-staffed every single day, every shift. I'd like to turn it over now to Eileen Kelly. She's an RN in Warren, to tell us more about the Patient Safety Act that can solve this crisis. Eileen.
Woo!
Wow. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. And I want you all to know, we have all of you here, but we have nurses out throughout Pennsylvania that are following us. They're going to watch this live stream. They've been messaging with us. They've met with us in DC. We text each other. We have Zoom meetings. We all follow this. We support each other. I've been a nurse for 27 years now. I started off at Warren General. I worked in the med-surg unit, and then I worked in ICU. I worked in Erie for a while at the St. Vincent's Cardiovascular Intensive Care Unit. Then I came back to Warren, and I worked in the dialysis unit, where I finished up my career as the clinical coordinator there, and I retired last May. Since then, I'm giving my time as a nurse. I'm going to be devoted to nurses at PA and any group that is supporting our safe staffing legislation. I sit on the vice president. I'm the vice president of the board of Nurses at PA right now. So I plan to give my time to help and be available. And let's get the Patient Safety Act going. 4 years ago, nurses delivered more than 10,000 petition signatures to Kathy Rapp on stretchers at the state capitol. I was present with 125 nurses when these were delivered. In response, she promised us a hearing on this legislation to set safe staffing standards. Since then, she has ignored the calls, the emails, the letters, and the pleas from nurses on this issue, and has chosen instead to do the work of hospital lobbyists and not call a hearing on our bill. Despite our advocacy efforts, Representative Rapp said she hasn't heard a real grievance from nurses about safe staffing. I know this isn't true because many of us visited her in her office discussing our grievances personally with her. The only reason she hasn't heard is because she chooses not to listen. Representative Rapp is representing the Hospital Association and her constituents by blocking this legislation. We have a majority co-sponsoring our bill, and if this went in for a vote today, guess what? We would win, and this legislation would be passed. But she's blocking us. As Kathy Rapp continues to ignore healthcare professionals, community members, the studies and the statistics, and her constituents, we are taking the solemn step of showing her the costs of her obstructionism, which is why we are here today. For years, we have been fighting for our patients, and many of our legislators have stood with us, while others have ignored us. As nurses, we have been sounding the alarm. We have been advocating across the state and across the country, and we have been lifting up the policy changes that patients, caregivers, our families, and our community members need. Having just spent all day Thursday with nurses across the country at the National Nurses March on Florence Nightingale's birthday, which was pretty cool, I learned that we have the same goals. We want to keep our patients safe, and by providing quality care under safe staffing legislation. We've talked to administrators, we've talked to management, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We're talked out. CEOs have been putting profits over patients, and we will not stop fighting until they make safe staffing standards. The Patient Safety Act, House Bill 106. But especially now, frontline nurses have just led our communities through one of the most deadly public health crises in history. We know that it is dangerous and neglectful to continue tolerating the bare minimum mentality
so many lives. And that is why we are here today, mourning. We cannot do this alone. We need our allies to help keep the pressure on legislators who tell us anything to get elected. Legislators who will only listen to big corporate because they fund their campaigns. As Kathy Rapp's constituent, I am deeply saddened by her response to our call for help, which is no response at all. We know that Kathy Rapp, as the House Healthcare Committee chairperson, has the power to give us a hearing or the power to bring this bill up for a vote. Yet, she is the one legislator who is preventing us from saving the lives of thousands. So today, we marched. Today, we stand together in solidarity. Today, we are fighting for our patients and our community members in the future of our profession. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Eileen. Our next speaker drove up from Pittsburgh this morning to be with us and tell us about the challenges she's been seeing in her hospital and others. Katrina, welcome. Katrina Rapp, please.
Hi, everybody. I'm Katrina Rapp, and I have been a nurse for 12 years. And not only was I a nurse, but I was an aide for 9 years prior. So I have been in healthcare for over 20 years. I know a lot of people think that this crisis started with the pandemic, but the truth is it didn't. That's what the hospital administrators want you to believe, but it's been a long time in the making. We've been telling hospital executives and our elected officials about the looming crisis for years now, and here our patients are paying the price. We have ICUs with more patients over them by two. For those of you who don't know, normally in the ICUs, they should have one nurse to two patients. Around the state, we know, and even in Pittsburgh, we know that there are hospitals that are taking care of 3 and 4 critically ill patients. Every patient requires a lot of care. Now we have nurses caring for 2 patients that would normally be caring for 1 patient to 1 nurse. No one wants to leave their shift wondering if they might have missed something or mixed up a medicine because they had too many patients. We all go in trying to do the best work that we can, but we don't have enough time to do that. We do this job because we care and we want to give our patients excellent care. And when we can't, it hurts the patients, but it hurts us too. Nurses have left their shift crying. The bad working conditions is what is driving people to leave, which of course makes the conditions even worse. It's a vicious cycle and we need to break it. That's what the Patient Safety Act will do. Nurses are burning out. They are being forced out by people like Rep. Kathy Rapp, who are holding up common sense solutions like safe staffing standards. Nurses will come back to the bedside if they know they can safely care for patients and practice their profession the way they were trained to. A little fact that's not in my script is recently Pittsburgh did a study at the Pitt School of Social Work. 93% of healthcare workers are considering leaving the profession. Can you all imagine what would happen if 93% of our nurses left the hospital today? With a 41% turnover rate nationally, we would be in an even worse crisis. And guess what? We are there. We've lost too many nurses and too many patients waiting for Kathy Rapp. She needs to live up to her promise that she made to hold a hearing on this bill so we can have a vote. Patients need it, and Pennsylvania is demanding it. So, Kathy Rapp, we are calling on you today to meet with us. Thank you.
Thank you, Katrina. Katrina Rapp. Now, as you all know, we're here to mark very somber reality. But in the time that Kathy Rapp has been blocking this legislation, more than 1,000 patients have lost their lives due to unsafe staffing. It's very shameful. But we are also here to send a message to her. Not one more person should lose their life due to this obstructionism. The coffin we have filled here in front of me has memoriam cards and messages from nurses and patients across the state. We're going to walk it up and leave it on our doorstep now. And then we're going to take a few minutes to show her and everyone else the cost of her inaction. We'd like everyone who is able to lie down on the ground as part of a die-in. If you're unable to do so, please join us in another moment of silence as we do this. Thank you.
What is this? Silence is golden. Aren't you glad your mother didn't abort you? Good joke.
Wrong rally.
Aren't you glad your mother didn't abort you or you wouldn't be laying here?
Wrong rally.
This is about safe patient staffing. It's nurses. Good luck, buddy.
Move along.
Tell me to move on, brother.
Yeah, move along.
Tell me to move on.
Safe staffing. Safe staffing.
Safe staffing. Safe staffing. Safe staffing.
Safe staffing.
She's a good woman.
I hope you get as good a hospital care as she does.
Safe staffing.
Go for it. Safe staffing. Safe staffing.
Safe staffing. Safe staffing.
Safe
Safe staffing.
Safe staffing. Safe lives. Safe staffing. Safe lives. Safe staffing. Safe lives.
Safe staffing saves lives. Safe staffing saves lives.
Safe staffing saves lives. Safe staffing saves lives. Safe staffing saves lives.
Yeah, just bring her back. She's gonna. Let him move on. He'll move on. He'll move on.
Thank you, everyone. You can get up now. We took this action today because patients are dying, because we don't have safe staffing standards. This is serious, and we need everyone to know that there is a solution. Kathy Rapp is holding up. I'd like to especially thank our allies, Nurses of PA, SEIU, Nurses Alliance, RASF, Indivisible, anybody else. Thank you all families and friends. Thank you all for supporting us today. Safe staffing, 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 safe staffing,
Saves lives. Saves lives. Saves lives. Saves lives. Saves lives. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't recognize him. He's gone. He's in that car right there.
Can you guys open it for a minute? Can you open it for just a moment?
I say we lean it up against, right up against the
I
door.
do too. Too bad she didn't have the confidence in her decision to be here today. Right.